It all began with a knock on the door. It was a cold Sunday morning in Denver, Colorado, when Ana Lopez, a 32-year-old nurse, heard 3 gentle knocks echo through her empty apartment. She opened the door to find 2 neatly dressed individuals, a man in his 50s and a young woman, perhaps in her 20s, holding the Watchtower magazine in their hands. "Good morning," the older man said warmly. "We're Jehovah's Witnesses. We're sharing a message of hope." Ana smiled politely. "I'm sorry, I'm not really interested." But before she could close the door, the young woman spoke up, her voice trembling. "I used to feel the same way. I was lost too, until I found the truth." Something in her eyes stopped Ana. That flicker of pain, the kind she had seen in her patients when they were trying to be brave. Against her better judgment, Ana invited them in for tea. That simple decision would change her life forever. Over the next few months, Ana found herself drawn to the group. Every Thursday night, she attended meetings at the Kingdom Hall. The atmosphere was calm, the people polite, and for the first time in years, she felt seen. She had lost her husband 2 years earlier in a car accident, and religion had never been part of her healing. But now, surrounded by smiling faces calling her sister, she began to think she had found a new family. The young woman from that first visit, Rachel, became her closest friend. She was kind, funny, and fiercely devoted to her faith. She told Ana that Jehovah's Witnesses were different from other religions, pure, clean, untouched by the corruption of the world. But beneath the warmth, Ana sensed something unspoken. Rachel often hesitated before answering personal questions. When Ana asked about her family, Rachel simply said, "We don't talk anymore." They left Jehovah. Ana didn't push, but a seed of unease had been planted. As months passed, Ana's new life became a pattern of meetings, study sessions, and door-to-door preaching. She was told not to celebrate birthdays or holidays. "They're pagan," the elders explained. She was advised not to have close friends outside the congregation. Bad association spoils useful habits. At first, Ana thought it was harmless, a disciplined way of life. But slowly, her world began to shrink. When her younger brother invited her to his daughter's birthday party, she declined. When her coworkers asked her to join them for Christmas dinner, she stayed home, reading scripture. Rachel told her proudly, "This is what it means to be loyal. Jehovah rewards those who stay separate from the world." But one night, while Ana was cleaning the Kingdom Hall after a meeting, she overheard 2 elders whispering. Their words chilled her. "She's not ready yet. She still talks to her worldly family too much." They were talking about her. When Ana's brother fell ill, she went to visit him at the hospital. He wasn't a witness, and when she mentioned she was joining, he looked at her with sadness. "Ana," he said weakly, "I've read about them. Be careful. Once you're in too deep, they control everything, who you love, who you speak to, even what you think." Ana dismissed it as exaggeration. But the next week, when she told Rachel she'd visited her brother, Rachel's face darkened. "The elders won't be happy about that," she said quietly. The following Sunday, Ana was called into a private room at the Kingdom Hall. 3 elders sat across from her. Their tone was gentle, but firm. "Sister Lopez," one began, "we're concerned about your spiritual progress. Your attachment to unbelievers could stumble others." Ana felt tears welling up. "He's my brother. He's sick. Jehovah comes before family," they said. When she left that room, something inside her cracked. Weeks later, Rachel stopped coming to meetings. Rumors spread quickly. She had been disfellowshipped for disobedience. Ana tried to call her, but no one answered. When she asked the elders about her, they told her coldly, "She's no longer one of us. Don't contact her." But Ana couldn't let it go. She drove to Rachel's apartment and found her there, pale and crying. Rachel finally told her the truth. She had fallen in love with a man outside the congregation. When the elders found out, they demanded she end the relationship and confess before everyone. When she refused, she was cut off, not only from the congregation but from her own family. "No one speaks to me," Rachel whispered. "Not even my parents. They say I'm dead to them." Ana held her as she wept. And in that moment, she realized, this wasn't faith. This was control. Anna stopped attending meetings. The elders visited her home, warning her of spiritual danger. Friends who once hugged her now crossed the street to avoid her. She was officially disfellowshipped. The pain was unbearable, the loneliness, the betrayal. But slowly, Anna began to rebuild. She reconnected with her brother, joined a support group for former Jehovah's Witnesses, and started volunteering at a local shelter. There, she met others with similar stories, people who had lost everything: family, careers, years of their lives, all in the name of obedience. But there was hope too. They laughed, they healed, and they found a new kind of faith, one built on compassion, not fear. Years later, Anna started a blog called The Hidden Truth, where she shared her story, not out of anger, but to help others trapped in silence. Her first post went viral. Hundreds wrote to her, thanking her for saying what they couldn't. Some were still inside, scared to leave. Others had just escaped. Rachel, too, found the courage to speak out. Together, they became voices for the voiceless, survivors who dared to tell the world what really happened behind the closed doors of the Kingdom Hall. Epilogue. The Light Beyond. Anna sat by her window one morning, sunlight streaming in. She thought of the woman she used to be, lonely, lost, and searching for belonging. She didn't regret her journey. It had taught her the difference between blind faith and true belief. And as she watched the light spill across the sky, she whispered, "I forgive them. But I'll never be silent again." Moral message. True faith doesn't demand your silence, it empowers your voice. Love shouldn't come with conditions. The real truth isn't hidden in fear, it lives in freedom, empathy, and the courage to question.